In the heart of Kohoto village, where Wi-Fi signals were as strong as the women's laughter, stood a salon unlike any other. Mama Aisha's magic touch was not just a salon, it was a sanctuary, a gossip hub, a therapy center, and at times, a choir practice room. From the outside, the salon looked like it had stepped out of a glossy city magazine, a flat-roofed modern building, pastel pink walls with floral mural accents, and glass windows trimmed with golden aluminium frames. But the moment you stepped inside, the energy changed. The scent of freshly steamed hair mingled with whiffs of coconut oil, and African love songs played gently from a Bluetooth speaker balanced carefully on a shelf next to a potted snake plant. Mama Aisha herself was a vision. A beautifully fat African woman in her early 50s with smooth, dark skin that glowed like it had been marinated in youth and resilience. Her face bore a kind smile, framed by full cheeks and ever-glossy lips. She always wore a headwrap that matched her kitten's dress, which changed daily, from fiery oranges to regal purples. Her arms, thick and strong, moved with precision as she braided, twisted, and curled, all while offering advice on husbands, children, and the best way to cook pilau without garlic. One day, with the economy dancing embosso on everyone's pockets, Mama Aisha decided to give her salon a makeover. She took out her chama savings, bought new chairs with soft cushioning, replaced her linoleum flooring with shiny tiles, and, most crucially, installed a wide mirror on the wall. A mirror so big it could show your past mistakes and your ancestors' judgment. The unveiling of the mirror was a village event. Customers clapped as they walked in and saw their full reflections for the first time in years. It started innocently enough. Mama Amani, a cheerful woman shaped like a water tank, looked at herself and exclaimed, "Higher. My hips have been lying to me." Then Mama Kezia, dressed in a tight yellow dress that previously made her feel young, gasped, "Quelly, I look like a pineapple that's ready to burst." Soon, every woman who walked in couldn't help but freeze in front of the mirror. Conversations stopped. The music faded into background noise. Women stood in awkward silence, poking their necks, twisting their mouths, and squinting at their hairlines. "Is this really my forehead? It's wider than my future," one whispered. Another stared long and hard before huffing, "No wonder my husband bought a dog. It's the only one that doesn't run when I come home." What was once a place of laughter became a museum of midlife crises. Mama Aisha tried to restore the joy. She cracked jokes, played rumba, even served mandazi with mango juice. But the mirror kept robbing her customers of their confidence. Every little wrinkle, every roll of flesh, every unblended foundation mark was on full display. The salon became a house of quiet sighs and reluctant glances. Then came Madame Kasongo. She wasn't from the village. She was a Nairobi woman, slim as a needle and twice as sharp. She arrived in a black SUV with tinted windows, stepping out in stiletto heels and a maroon trouser suit that screamed, CEO of her life. The villagers gathered to stare, hiding behind mango trees and pretending to tie shoelaces they weren't wearing. Madame Kasongo walked into the salon and the atmosphere changed. Even the Bluetooth speaker stammered. She looked around, offered a tight-lipped smile, then turned to the mirror. She stared, and stared. Then she said softly, "You call this decor?" Mama Aisha, wearing a royal blue kitenge that day, tightened her smile. "We just added the mirror last week." Madame Chiku sniffed. "It's giving, local." Word spread fast that Madame Chiku found the salon, too village. The women were shaken. Some stopped coming, others wore makeup heavy enough to make their ancestors blink. Mama Aisha noticed the laughter was gone. The mirror had done what no rumor ever could, it made women feel like they weren't enough. One Sunday, Mama Aisha gathered all the women under the mango tree beside her salon. She wore a gold-embroidered kitenge and spoke with the authority of 10 elders. "My dear sisters," she began, "we survived childbirth, we run households, we work, we cook, we build. But this mirror, this thing we hang on the wall, has stolen our peace." The women murmured in agreement, some dabbing tears with their headwraps. She added, "We don't need a mirror to remind us who we are. We are beautiful because we are strong. We are queens, whether or not our eyebrows are cousins or twins." With that, they decided to take down the mirror. Mama Aisha wrapped it in the same colorful kitenge that had once hung proudly on the wall. Then, In a solemn ceremony, they carried it to her backyard and buried it under the avocado tree. They sang an old lullaby as they patted the soil, laughing through their tears. And just like that, the joy returned. The salon was reborn, not just as a place of beauty but of healing. Without the mirror, women talked more, laughed louder, and walked out feeling finer than they looked. Madame Chiku returned once, only to find the salon full and the waitlist long. She raised an eyebrow and left without a word. Years later, children playing near the avocado tree would ask, "Mama Aisha, why are there no mirrors in your salon?" And she'd smile, press her palms together, and say, "Because sometimes, my child, the truest beauty can only be seen by others, and felt in your heart."